What is going on, guys? Welcome to the channel. Fika Gaming here with my very first class setup tutorial for 2019. As you guys know, this game has had a massive amount of updates recently, from character customization to new heroes and villains, as well as a brand new game mode and map. With all these new players, a lot of people have been asking, how do I get better? What's the best class setup? Should I use Assault? Should I use the Heavy? What about the Specialist? Well, today I'm here to tell you guys the best ways to set up each one of the four classes and how I run them in the Battlefront. Starting things off with the Assault class, I'm using the A280 Assault Rifle. It's the second one you guys unlock in the game. It has really good range and damage, and with that 3-round burst fire rate, stops everything in its tracks. With it only being the second one you guys unlock, it'll be really easy for anyone just starting to pick up the game right now with the new update that's out. Or if you guys have played before, maybe you have some of the attachments unlocked, like the improved cooling, improved range, which will dramatically increase its performance. Next, looking at the unlock cards we have here, the first one I'm going to use is Bounty Hunter. Obviously, in any game mode, your whole objective is to try and unlock a hero, a ship, or a special ability character. And you can't do that without any battle points, so an extra 20% increase in your battle points is going to help you guys achieve that and get those heroes early in the game. The next perk I recommend you guys use is the Improved Thermal Detonator. If you increase the range from 6 to 7, it may not seem like a lot with a legendary card, but it makes a huge difference. That's an extra 4 meters around in a circle you guys have to increase that damage blast radius. Toughen Up is the next card that I recommend you guys use, and the final one. It's going to be replacing your Scan Dart, which often I don't even use at all during a game, and I could definitely use an ability to regen my health instantly like that, anytime I need. The recharge time once you guys level this up is only going to be 22 seconds, which seems like a while, but the effects last very long. Next on our list is the Heavy class. I use the TL50 Blaster Rifle, and it's, to me, one of the best ones in the game. When you have improved cooling, the reduced spread, the thing is unstoppable. You have a crazy high fire rate, and with the reduced spread, it's going to pinpoint that, so it's extremely well and extremely accurate. The set of cards I would recommend you guys use for this one would be, again, Bounty Hunter, because you're going to be increasing those battle points, which is obviously a huge objective you want to get done. Survivalist, because it'll help you regen your health quicker by up to 40%, which is insane, especially in a game like Battlefront, where health is so critical. Next is the Improved Impact Grenade. Like the Assault class, a grenade is super useful. As you guys can see, it's going to be taking out tons of guys way quicker than you can with a blaster rifle. And if you increase the radius by a whole meter, it's substantial, and I think it's definitely worth leveling up and using in game. Next is the Officer class. This is a class I often don't use that much, but it can be really good in certain situations. Any of the blasters really work really well, but I always go with the go-to blaster, being the DC-17. It's a very, average blaster, and it gets the job done when you need it. The most important part of this class, though, is the cards. I used Officer's Presence because it's going to be increasing the delay of nearby enemy health regeneration. Also, a Squad Shield is going to be able to help you and your teammates reach the objectives faster and defeat all the enemies and complete the game with a victory. Improved Battle Command is going to be able to shorten the recharge time. It's going to give you a bigger effect radius, and also it's going to buff you and your teammates. This is one that you have to be using if you're playing with teams, or if you just want your team overall to succeed and get a victory. The final class we're going to be looking at today is the Specialist class. Now, this one you can use in multiple different ways. You can either go with a long distance sniper, and I would recommend the IQA-11, which is going to have a pretty decent fire rate, but it's going to have really high damage. But to me, the best one in this game is the A280 CFE. Hands down. The fire rate is insane for a sniper rifle, and the damage output, considering the fire rate, is really good. It's going to have really good range, and you can consistently drop guys in 3 to 4 shots every time. The biggest thing I'd recommend is the dual zoom, just because you can get that extra range being a sniper. It's going to be super important. If you really want to have burst mode, go for it, but personally I don't like it that much. The best gun in the game is the A280. Taking a look at the unlock cards, the first one I'd recommend is Marksman. When you defeat an enemy with a headshot, this is going to be able to totally wipe the heat on your weapon, and it's going to reduce the heat over time for the next time you try to kill someone. This way you can get back in the fight and continue on the battlefield. Survivalist is going to help you with your health regeneration delay, and it's going to make it much shorter than normal, up to 40% if you max out this card. That's going to be key when you get in these close quarter firefights and you really need to put rounds down target, and you need to get back in the fight. The last one I'd recommend, and by far is the most important, is the personal shield. This is going to create a personal bubble, basically, that shields you from any incoming fire or blasts nearby to you. If you guys max this out, it's going to get the health up to 240 hit points, which is insane. That's more than any of these snipers can deal. So no matter what, if you find yourself in a situation that you can't handle as a sniper, boom, pull up your personal shield and run away as fast as you can. Trust me, it's going to be worth it. Thank you guys for watching this class setup tutorial for 2018. If you guys want to see more of this content, subscribe, drop a comment down below what exactly you guys want to see, and I'll be back here next week with another video. As always, have a great day, and I'll see you guys later.